about magic? Yes, this is real magic. Real magic indeed. We are here live at the LA School of Comedy where so many magical things happen. First and foremost, I want to put out my prayers to those who were lost, their lives were lost, up the street, just walking distance up the street. And to see that and to know that we are so close to being, tomorrow's not promised. Y'all can't predict nothing. You understand? Somebody is the pilot. And I say all that because we're thinking of, I was talking to KTLA today about doing a fundraiser with the LA School of Comedy for those employees who, got injured. And yes, I'll be on the news tonight. Yeah. And, we're business owners, you know what I mean? It's somebody that works there. It could have been you, could have been me. And I'm wondering if it's that lady that hit me. What did I tell you? She was 90 years old. She hit me so hard, my sneaker fell off my foot, my Hoka that I got with her mother. And I went and got it because I'm from Paterson, New Jersey, and we ain't got no money for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no time for that. So, I'm glad that we started like this because I think that sometimes a lot of people have found us through YouTube, which is interesting for me because I can't use anything on the internet. But I can get myself sued. Really easy. In case you guys don't know, I was doing a private journal once. I was journaling. I thought this would be a great thing to do. My real feelings about my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law and my in-law. And I hit public instead of private. So that's why you have to pay attention to everything you do, everything you say. This is a wonderful opportunity to fix some. If you start with those bags again, I'm going to strangle you. We cannot take your ass to the opera. I got thrown out before. It's okay. The woman in front of me said to me, "You keep tapping your foot in tune with the music. Go back to Harlem where you belong." I was like, "Bitch, come on down here." And I was like, I just acted out in a bad way because I was asleep. And when you're asleep and you try to tell everybody, "I'm not asleep," and they didn't ask you, you're like, "I wasn't asleep." Like, okay. So here's what we do here. We have an opportunity for all of you to get on this stage, and you get up to 10 minutes for $10. Okay, and I say that because you have a 3-minute set you're working on. You have a 5-minute set you're working on. Take your time wisely. Use your chunks wisely. If you don't have anything to say, please don't tell the audience, "Oh, I got 3 more minutes." If you think it's painful for you, imagine how it feels for me. Give it back to the audience. Be a professional. This is a performing art. I don't know what y'all talking about, but it's real. It's a performing art. When people are taking this class and I tell them about preparation and you're giggling at me because you can't go up here and speak. I want to hear you say, when you're Swedish and black and you look like a Puerto Rican, your mother, Jehovah's Witness, who loves country western music and sells Amway while cheating on Mary Kay, gives you a Hindu last name and sends you to an Irish Catholic school that might make you funny. Boom. You know what I mean? To do something like that is very difficult over the years, but with practice, that one exercise does so much. It does it for you when you're speaking, for singing, presentations, for modeling. How do you think we get that look? That's how it is. And Aaron knows because he had to watch me work a red carpet the other night, and me and Aaron were out there. Me and Tiffany Hodge was out there. We was doing it. Oh, my God, we had so much fun. And at the same time, this place could be a lot of fun. It could be a lot of fun for you. A lot of you here who are watching say, "I don't know where to begin. I can't go on stage." Well, people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you'll never know until you take it from the page to the stage, and this is the place to do it. And you need a podcast. Oh, everybody and their mother got a podcast. Okay, where's your mother's podcast? Where's your mammy's podcast? Now, the reason I say that, of course, is I had no idea I was on iHeartRadio. Not a clue. Till somebody told me. They're like, "You got to do these all the time. You're hysterical." Blah, 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 blah. I have a special on Prime Video. You guys, if you have a chance, you should watch it. It's an hour. I'm not saying that you should all work for an hour, but this is the place you work for chunks. You start out with 5. Then you get your 10. When you get 15, you can open. You can even, if you drive, you could drive somebody, an older comedian, blind comedian. You could drive somebody and you open for them. And then you grow. You want to know how did she do that? You got to pay. You got to pay to play. You want to be seen for the National Association of Colleges? You've got to do it yourself. You got to submit yourself, get your stuff together, your pictures, your resumes. I don't have a resume. I haven't done anything. Call me. I'm from Jersey. We fucking whip shit up. Okay? We make it happen. We make it happen. Plus, you're being seen live. Now, this is what we do here. This is on you. We tape live. We do not charge like New York. And you're going to say, well, there's got to be a catch. There is. If you want a professionally produced, edited tape, then you're going to have to talk to them because you need your Cryon, your Chiron, and you need, your captions and all that. That's for you to do. Someone's giving it to you. The food's right in front of you. If you can't take advantage of a damn live feed, then you don't need to be in this business. You just don't. If you don't have your pictures and it's a selfie you blew up, no. Because you can do so many things as a comedian. What's beautiful about this place is you have a podcast you can do, and we have an acting class we have here, and we have a writing class. So there's no more excuses. So I thought I would be very clear about it because sometimes people complain and say, I did not post them, or you did not tag me in a post. Guess what? When I played tag, you were it. That's all I know. That's where I go. So I certainly don't want to hold you hostage because nobody wants that. But I thought you needed to know a little bit about what goes on here because you can get it all done. I can help you with your headshots. I can help you with your stylist, your hair, your makeup. And if you're watching Pageant Queens, get it together. Get it together and stop saying, you're on television. I mean, if I was Miss America, yeah. You could move your mouth if you had less Botox. All right. I have nothing against Botox at all. Because you know what? They're using it now to stop women from peeing. Isn't that great? When say, yeah, Aaron's laughing. He had a wife. When they say, hey, Linda, look at you. I thought you were my friend. Oh, my God, look at these. She's always wearing my clothes. Mamacita. This is so I was just telling them everything we do here, the beauty of life. La, 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 la. At one point, when you do NYLA, that's totally different. That's when we take this group and we go to New York City. That's a totally different ballgame. Now you all know who I am. I'm Sunda Kronquist. I'm your host, and we're going to start this show right now. All right? And it's Shabbat, as you know. And if you don't know, now you know. And there's a couple of Jews up in this mofo. But one that I really respect is that this woman comes out, despite the fact she's got a family to work with, and she's got to make dinner. She got to do all this stuff. I know what she has to do because I had to do it. Oh, my God. That's why I wish they had TV dinners for Shabbat. I would throw that challah in a pan. Girl, are you kidding me? I'd throw them collard greens and corned beef and all that. That's right. And then be like, Shabbat Shalom. But what's wonderful is that you're going to see talent here that goes so many places, so far, so wide. And this next comedian is no exception to the rules. She's beautiful. She's fabulous. But let her tell you about the comedy of the one and only Shumaya Bang. Oh, I love this one. Oh, my God. And look at the tie neck. Look at this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give it up for yourselves for being here. Wow. I love it. All these people here. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shumaya Bang Weinstein. That's right, bang, bang. No relation to Harvey Weinstein. Absolutely not. My husband is Eric Weinstein. That's right. So when I tell people I'm married to Eric Weinstein, they think, I'm on some kind of a list. Because my favorite director, Mira Niar, was in a picture with Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, with... what's his name? Zohar Mandani. Dun, 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 dun. Like, what a great time to be brown and Jewish. I'm so confused. Should I be Muslim or Jewish today? Because earlier today, I was actually doing Juma Mubarak. Right, that's right. I was doing Juma Mubarak right there in Koreatown with the Bangladeshis. And in a few hours, I'm going to be doing Shabbat Shalom with the Kabbalah Center, my Chabad. My version of Chabad. So, I am ready for Shabbat. Actually, I'm not. I'm wearing pants. Yes. And I'm not wearing a wig, and I'm married. So I have been a bad Jew, as I was a bad Muslim. But good thing for Jewish people, we get to relive life every year, so I don't get to go to hell. Yes, that's right. We get to be so bad. I guess that's why all the Weinsteins and Einsteins and Epsteins get away with murder, baby. Yes. So, as you can tell from my accent, I'm from New York City. Yes. Yes, and I moved out here right before the pandemic. Well, it was a good time to move out here because it was crazy. Can you imagine me and my hubby? We were dating, locked up in our studio apartment on 13 West 82nd Street. We would have killed each other. There would have been no marriage. There would have been no babies. There would have been the death of us. That's the story. But marriage is tough. Marriage is tough. So moving out to LA was the best thing we could have done because it really gave us a chance to just focus on us because we were dating 8 years before we got married. Why buy the cow when you get all this milk for free, baby? And the milk is real, especially out in this town. Everybody's got the fake eyelashes, the fake boobies, and the fake booty. And this is all real. I could use a little reduction and put it in my ass. Speaking of, putting it in my ass. Oh, you like that? Not like that. You so dirty. You dirty. I bet you call your Johnson, right? Like you call yours a wiener. Yeah, I've had diversified. I diversify. I am very diverse. If I was doing a resume, I would be diversity, like on the diversity panel. Anyways, back to moving out here from New York to LA. I get confused because I'm always moving. I'm about to move again. So I go to DMV and I tell the, driver's license, I'm going to get it changed. So the lady's like, I feel like I'm about to get a mugshot because I wasn't sure what was going on because when she saw my name, Weinstein, she was really mean to me. Like, what did I do to you? I'm like, I don't get it. I'm all happy, dappy. They probably think this is just like an image, a cover up, but this is really me every day. Like, I make jokes all day long. So I had to come out here and make jokes for y'all, just entertain you for 10 minutes. And I pay for that. Actually, my husband does. And that's a whole nother story. Because I was on my back, now on my 2 feet. We'll get back to that. Yeah, so, they laugh at me when I tell them I'm married and I'm a Weinstein. They always think of Jeffrey Epstein. So I got really pissed off at the lady, and I told her I'm married to Eric Weinstein. So they typecast me. So I figured I don't need to go to acting school because I get typecasted anyway. So I figured I'm going to typecast and play the low-budget Salma Hayek. That's right. And I'm going to be on Tubi because if I do shit lateral, it's going to take me 3 to 30 years, $30 million, and I don't have time for all that. That's right. I got diapers and formula and a husband I'm trying to take care of. So I'm going to do it vertical marketing. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready for UTI, CAA, WME, UTI. Yeah, that's right. You got that, right? And I never had neither one of them. Never. Like, I'm very fertile. I don't need that. So, yeah. So moving out to LA really, made me get my best material. My best material is homeless jokes. Who would have thought homeless jokes would be my best material? Because you know what? I have this crazy landlord. How many of you rent? Let's get a hand. Audience, anybody rent? Wow, everybody owns? Y'all are rich. Damn, rich. Damn, you could be my sugar daddy. Yeah, I like you. No, I'm joking. Anyways, now they had a song for me. Have a baby by me, be a millionaire. I told Diddy and Fiddy, I need to be a billionaire. So you better give that song to Daphne Joy. Miss Don Doe, Jane Doe, all them people. Yeah, that's the Epstein. Epstein is for the film industry, the freak off, like Diddy is for the music industry. And Epstein is for the intellect. UCLA, all them Harvard people, like they be doing some weird shit. Did you hear? I don't even think I'm allowed. I think my daughter's watching, so I'm going to save that for the Comedy Store. Because it's really, really bad about what they be doing with them children. Damn. Anyways, let me get focused. Yes. So, back to the homeless joke. So, who would have thought? I went from Chanel to Ross. Any Ross shoppers in here? Yes, that's right. I am no longer shopping at Chanel, trips to Paris. Is no more. Jesus said, you on time out, bitch. You on time out. You're going to have to get humble. You don't shop at Ross right now. So, at Ross, I'm here seeing homeless chicks in the back outside. I have become the most nicest person to homeless people because of my stupid ass landlord. You own, so please don't be a slumdog landlord. I went from Bollywood slumdog millionaire, dun, 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 to Hollywood slumdog landlord. Yeah, and my landlord, when she said she wants me out, I gotta get out. Now, how the hell I'm gonna do all that with all my bags and shoes and my clothes and my husband and my daughter? This shit ain't no joke. But it is funny. Cause I'ma kill you, bitch. I'ma kill you. I'ma make you have a heart attack, motherfucker. Shouldn't have fucked with me. Yes. So back in New York City, I would be screaming outside to my husband, move to the car to the left and to the right. Here out here in these streets, I'll be yelling at homeless bitches, fighting with them for spots on the sidewalk. You understand? It's so bad. And then the other typecast is playing homeless woman sleeping in my car. Yes, that's my other typecast. I do that shit really well. And especially when I need time out from my daughter and my husband. Oh, my God. So, anyways, let me tell you, since I'm Jewish, I'll give you a little Jewish joke before I go. So, the other day, I had my meeting again with my publicist, and she's like, come up to Mulholland Drive. It will give you potential. It will send you to a new frequency. You will be, like, on another level. Talk about immortality. You are going to be like on another level. Come up here, right? I said, okay, I'm there. So the next thing we know, we're talking, we're about to leave, and guess who I see in the parking lot? Because, you know, I'm into parking lot pimping. So, yeah, so I see this guy, and I'm like, damn, he fine. Who that Jewish man? And it is the cantor from my temple. Oh, my God. So I'm like, damn, oops. I'm like, and he's like, okay. So I'm like, you know that, he started saying the most beautiful women is Indian, right, to me. So I said, oh, thank you, thank you. And then he says to me, I said, do you know that Kama Sutra, I don't know why. I said, do you know Kama Sutra was made in India? He's like, yeah, and the director is my friend. And the only reason I would know that is Mira Niyar directed that film with Mississippi Masala and some of our favorite films. So anyways, that's my joke, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a proud Jewish woman and a Muslim woman and a Catholic woman. That's right. I bring peace, and my name is Shemaya Bang Weinstein. This is my piece. This is my moment, and thank you all for allowing me to entertain you with my light. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sundra. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Shumaya Bang, baby. Thank you.
Bang, baby. Bang, bang. She knocked me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. Shemaya knocked me down. Oh, my God. Poor Cher. Oh, God, I know. I do the same thing. It's ridiculous. You know that Cher made a mistake, right? A little mistake. It was about a movie. And what was it? It was a Grammy. Okay, so.
Okay, Cher. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What happened?
She made a mistake, and she congratulated Luther Vandross on his Grammy. He's been dead for almost 2 decades now. And she said, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I mean, I just didn't know. But you believe that I cannot feel. She can't feel anything. She can't, right? Think about it. I can't feel my lips, my heels, my teeth. I can't even feel when I queef. Okay, did I say that? Too funky in here. It's Funky Friday. We're going to funk it up, funk up the air. And how are we going to funk up this air? With your comedy concierge who makes every evening here possible. Because if she's not here, I can't get here. All right. I can't wait to see what we have in store in the next few weeks. We got a lot of things going on with her, and she's incredible. The one and only TBH, Samantha Linderman.
Wow, be funky. Hi guys, how are you? Good. I'm just a Jewish woman. I'm just a Jewish woman who, for a long, you guys know Spiritual? No, you know what? Like, I'm spiritual. You're like, Spiritual, that's a new app. You guys know Spiritual. She's my friend, Spiritual. That's crazy. Oh my God. I was just thinking, I was like, I can't say I'm like all these different. Like I was stone cold. Just Jewish. But I was the kind of Jewish where it was like, so on Saturdays, like we're not supposed to, you're talking about Shabbat TV dinner. Can't have TV on Shabbat. It's bad. You're a bad Jew. Oh my God. Oh my God. But you're not supposed to like, you know, drive or do anything. Like it's a day of rest. First of all, Jews don't rest. It's always just like, oh my God. Okay, so we would drive to grandma's house, park down the block, walk in like we walked.
As you should.
For who? For who? My cancer wasn't there. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Jewish eating disorder should be its own thing. GED, JED. No, but it's true and it's exhausting. I don't know what's worse, a Jewish man or a Jewish woman talking about their diet. Because at least women, we like all women, like we speak this language. Like, you know, for lunch, I want. Okay, so I want a salad. What if you got fries, and I got a soda? You know, and it's like that's sick. That's sick. Why are we doing this? Eat a little. And then they'll be like, girl, you ate. And I'm like, she didn't eat anything. she doesn't have to eat for weeks. Like, she ate that one mushroom. Oh my God. Guys, do not buy mushrooms from a fake marijuana dispensary that looks like a T-Mobile on the outside. Because it might be salvia. Oh my God. Oh my God. That never happened to me, ever. That never happened to me in Joshua Tree. I don't know why sometimes I come on stage and I start confessing things nobody asked me to. I had a therapist, she said to me, she was like, Sam, you're not Catholic. And I was like, how'd you know? I was like, what's your fucking point? Like every time I'm in therapy, I'm like, every fucking minute is $25 fucking at least, and you're gonna waste my time looking at me, looking at you. Al, I can't do it. When they're like, well, I want to know what you think. You tell me then. You tell me, I'll tell you. What do I think? Jesus Christ. You don't want to know what? No, she's great. But what was my point? Oh my God. I don't know. This happens to me with her too. And she's like, I have ADHD too. And I'm like, oh, don't tell my dad. Oh, when we have a family session. That's so crazy. There's nothing like you have a family session and then later, this is what happened to me. So I had a therapist, and I'll just name him Larry. That's so crazy, like you won't find him. Larry, you know, my only male therapist, both gay, not together. Both had dogs. Larry is like, you call him and I'm like, oh, like help me. No, I'm kidding. That's not how it is. No, it's like, whatever. You guys know psychologytoday.com. No, so like he's like, and I have 2 dogs, so if that doesn't work, you know, you're gonna have to find somebody else. And I'm like, that is effing crazy. You're a crazy person to say that. Like I'm from LA, like that. Like, and it'd be fine if he was like one of those gay guys with like a baby Bjorn, and it's like a disabled Chihuahua, and it's like he's like breastfeeding it, but like with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, like those people where it's like it's attached. Where I'm like, if the dog wasn't with you, like I would be scared. You know, Lee Shorts in his shorts, then there's that one person with a dog in them. You know what I'm saying? It was 2 dogs, not trained. You're talking about he's like, sit. I'd be like, what did you say to me, Larry? What the fuck did you say to me, Larry? He was so crazy. He was a self-hating Jew. How did I know that? Why do I know this shit? Like, I don't know anything about my therapist right now. Like, that's how it should be. Like, something was happening. I don't know. There was some noises or whatever. Or people were talking loud. Oh my God, you would love this. People were talking loud. And he's like, oh, I think it's the Orthodox Jews and upstairs. I was like, why the fuck did you need to say that? if it was Reform Jews, it would be different. Yeah, there would be a guitar in the background. Like, what do you mean? I know. What do you mean, Orthodox Jews? What does that sound like? What does a pack of Orthodox Jews sound like? We all know. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I keep seeing. I think that they're all little Jewish boys on their scooters. They all go on scooters. And I'm not talking about, you know, it's not electric, it's a Razor scooter. And it's like it's a gang. It's like, and it's like, as a Jewish girl, it's like, oh my God, I had to cross the street. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I was younger, now I'm like, oh my God, thank God I'm not a tween. But I saw them, you know, those pretend things, they look like a cop, but it's not a cop. And they were like, and I made eye contact with a bus driver who was right there looking at it, and I went, he died. Do you love those moments? Where you're like, comedy's the universal language. Right. Second to farting. That's what my dad says. I know. He watches Charter pranks. Yeah, but I mean, it's better than when he watches like fucking car crash compilations. Scary. Boys love YouTube. Boys love YouTube. And I wish I could understand sometimes. The worst is like, you know, you want to share your passions with people. Like, obviously, I say I love comedy. They're like, do you like Dave Chappelle? Gun to your head. Do you like Dave Chappelle? Who do you like? Who do you like? Louis C.K. If he jerked off in front of you, would you laugh? Would you laugh? I love it. Sign me up. Yeah, can I do one corner and you do one corner? I'll face here, you face there, and it'll be okay. Book me. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't want to slut shame people. Why? Why slut shame? You know, I don't know. If it gets, whatever, I don't know. I feel like I should get off that topic. I feel like I had one thing I wanted to say. Oh my God, so I almost got into okay, let me see how my words, okay. Guys, I almost got pulled over by the cops for the first time. Oh my God. You're probably like, Sam, you got your license? No! No! I'm in the back seat of the Waymo. The fucking car in front of me breaks down. I'm on the phone with Sundo. We're like, we're going to do it. We're going to make this shit happen. We're in like a deep conversation. I'm like, why did I order this fucking Waymo? I could be listening to music, but I needed to talk to her so bad. And I'm telling her, I go, honestly, I have to. The cops are here. She goes, film it. So film it, edit it on CapCut, and it's like, whatever. So the cops came and started pushing the car, like the engine went out, and this guy's just, my Waymo's just sitting there sitting pretty, and I'm like, I'm going to be here for like 3 minutes. And then the cops came, and I was like, what if my Waymo hit a cop? What if my Waymo hit? So I clicked customer service right away, because I'm like my mother. I was like, book. And it was a real guy. And I was like, I can tell he sees me, because he was like, yeah, there's cameras. Oh my God, she got scared. She just snapped the fuck out. And you're like, oh. Yeah, there's cameras everywhere. I have to assume I'm always being watched, and then I can let go of the fear. You know, that's, God, we're always being watched. And then it's the worst when you're not. When you have your little fucking, you're like, I'm gonna have my fucking whale tail thigh, I'm gonna have fucking, and it's like, nobody cares. That's what I liked about New York. Nobody cared, you know. You could just scream, like, everything, and you could just be whoever you wanted. I miss it a lot. Oh my God. It was so crazy. I know. We're all gonna go back soon. How could I wrap this? What a beautiful night. One day I will get my license. So yeah, the Waymo, nobody got hurt. I'm here. I took a Waymo again that same day. What a freak I am. Because I could have got out of the car at the red light. I could have been like, that's what you're thinking, like, why did you get out of the car? And I'm like, I don't know. I wanted to see what happened. But the guy was like, I'm so sorry that you had that expression. Like, what? Expression? On my face? You look at my face? What do you mean expression? Like, because maybe before I said, fuck. And he heard that before the call picked up, though. So I'm like, why are we even pretending? Like, why didn't you just start talking to me when I said I'm scared? You know, is there what do you mean? I was like, I'm scared. The cops, like, every trigger word, like, the cops are here. What if I hit a police off? What if I kill a civil servant? That's when you need to fucking be in the wait. Like, that's really scary. They don't give a fuck. Okay, I'll end with this. I told my friend that I said it like this. I was like, we were talking about Waymo this years ago. I said, you know why they invented them, right? And she was like, no. And I was like, there was too many roadhead accidents. Like, they had to do something. She believed me. That's crazy. That's scary. That's so scary. Stop roadhead. Think with your head. Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. Yeah, it is going to be, okay, watch this. I'm going to be on a radio show next week. And it is an LA School of Comedy, new comic, Lily. She is amazing. And so on Monday, I will remember what the name is and find out how you guys can tune in so you could hear me more. Because I know that's what everybody's so wanting. I forget. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know the name. I feel like Cher. I can do Shakira, I can't do Cher. I did that in a bathroom at the bar, and this girl started screaming like I was Shakira. And she was like on the toilet. It was crazy. So yeah, it is a radio show next Wednesday, 4 to 5 p.m. The word laugh is in it. It's like laugh, second word. I'm gonna be there, and Lily's gonna be there, and maybe you guys can be on there. She's looking to interview people. It's a chance for you to get something for your tape. It's a chance for you to connect with a new. It's crazy. Now I'm not new anymore. I'm a veteran. Alan's like, you've been here 16 years. I was like, I said I'm 16 years old. I'm hashtag barely legal in this bitch, so everyone needs to calm down. Stop looking at me. Goodbye. You can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH. I'm going to change it soon, TBH, but I've been saying that for 4 years. Thank you so much. Good night. Yes. Keep it going for City Crew Quiz. Keep it going for City Crew Quiz.
Don't you fall. All right. Don't you fall. I know I have high shoes. They're from Israel. I love them. I don't know why I'm telling you. I know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, but is that my water or your water?
I didn't open it, so it could be yours.
All right. I'm going to throw it on all these boards. I'm going to get their hair wet. And then we'll have some comedy morphia with Godmother Morphia. Please come to the stage, darling. I welcome you once again. As you never called me back. I remember. Yeah. Woo! With that mic, remember. Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm a snake, bitch. I'm a motherfucking snake. You ever been sliding down the street and have an owl slap your skin off? Have me feeling like a worm. Anybody in here like eggs? How do you like your eggs for breakfast? Medium? What about you? Scrambled? I like my eggs just like that. I swallow them whole. You ever eat yoga pussy? That shit had me scared. I had erectile dysfunction. I was on that play dead dick. I don't have many male friends. Want to be my friend, sirs? Want to be my friend? I don't believe that. I don't got many friends, male friends, because I look like a dick. And they be insecure. I have a black friend. He's not afraid to be a friend with me because he has a long dick. I ask him, hey, how's it going? Why the long dick? I'll talk to your dick. I can relate to it. I ain't got no foreskin either. Nothing against hoodies. They just make me look creepy. I can swallow a basketball. You bet I can swallow the dick and the balls one time. Have you got nothing down there? Looking like a mannequin. Or a Barbie. Or a crash dummy. I'm depressed. Haven't been fucking much. Went to kill myself. Found out I'm the rope. I got accused of murder, nigga. Wasn't me. I was the strangling tool. Y'all like movies? Y'all motherfuckers like movies? You want to hear some impressions? Okay, this is my impression of the anaconda from the J-Lo movie. Take that, Shakespeare. This is my impression of the snake from the Harry Potter movies. Voldemort's snake. Take that, Denzel. This is my impression of the snake from the Garden of Eden. You better eat that apple, beef. Eat that apple, bitch. Eat it up. Eat that apple. Get that knowledge, bitch. So I know I have a large penis because my cousins still talk about it. Like to my surprise, I called them the other day and they were like, "Sorry, I hope I'm not bulging." No, I know I have it because I called them up and they were like, and he was just like, "Hey, you know, you've always had a big dick." Me and Taffy were talking about it. I'm like, "How did that even come up?" Like, I don't know. Why'd that come up? And then I told him I was trans, and he was like, "You can meet my nephew," which was kind of sad. And I'm like, I guess he's afraid that I'll make his nephew trans or gay, which is kind of ironic because me and that cousin used to dry hump when we were younger. Like a lot. Anyone ever dry hump their cousins? No? What kind of life are you living? You need to have a little fun growing up. Has anyone ever fisted anyone? Okay. I fisted someone at this kink party. And then I was told that I didn't really fist because it was like I did this instead of this. And I was just like, is nothing good enough for you? Right? My hand was in there, in her asshole. Like, what's the problem? Like, tough crowd. Tough crowd. I went to an orgy. It was a non-binary orgy. And how it started was, these are all true stories, by the way. I went to this, I didn't make it up for the bit, I swear. Went to non-binary orgy. I'm still figuring this one out. Went to non-binary orgy. Instead of pound town, we put our pronouns down. So everyone went on in a circle like this. So what are your pronouns? Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. But anyway, we went around. Everyone said their pronouns, and then everyone said what they were into and what they didn't want. And I was just like, no race play, please. Please. And then everyone was like, what are you into? And for the fuck of it, I was just like, I like it when people lick my eyeballs. And two girls were just like, yes! And I was like, I'm just kidding. And they were like, oh. I got deep-throated for the first time, which was nice at that orgy. And respectfully, when she tapped for tap out, I did not. I was like, no, this is cool. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Let's see what else I got. So that was fun. It was an orgy. It was fun. Not a fan of the taste of cum, though. Gentlemen, have you ever tasted your own cum? No? Not even once? Come on. Yes? Yeah. Why not? Yeah, no, because you want to know what it's like. You gotta know what you're putting people through. Cum tastes like mucus. It just tastes like mucus, and like you can eat your own boogers. Like I can eat my own boogers, but somebody else's, I'm just not. I just can't do it. And then also like circumcised penis tastes like dildo. It just tastes like dildo. There's no flesh. I don't know what's happening. Anyway. I've always wondered, like, when people die, they say, oh, that person passed away. Shouldn't it be like they passed a future? Or like they passed on a wonderful, fulfilling life? They passed on a childhood? Still working on that one. We're working on it. I got racially profiled tangentially in an Uber. The driver was Mexican and I was black, and I was also worried because I'm like, how does this happen? Because I've been pulled over before, and I'm like, I was just doing nothing in the back of this Uber, so I found that funny. There was one Uber I took with the guy. It was raining and the guy refused to put on his wipers, and I was like, and he would put them on sometimes. I'm like, could you just turn on your wipers? He's just like, no, I'm driving. And then I asked him to drop me off. I'll end on this. I live in housing for like mental health people, and these friends I know, white girls I know, I was like, hey, let's come over and have a party on your roof, and I'm like, no, because this is not this is not that kind of party. This is not like a cool rooftop. The rooftop's cool, but it's like, you don't know what someone might be screaming, threatening to kill themselves or someone else. Like one time, I remember I looked over the edge of the building, and there was written in chalk was like, "I'm sorry for breaking your TV," and it's this couple that always just argues all the time. Then the next day, it was like, "You gave me herpes," and I'm like, and then now it's just updates like Sprouts is half off. Anything you buy, I'm like, what's going on? And then he was just laying down there screaming at one point. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much.
Hey. You have forgotten your etiquette?
Oh, yeah. My name is God Morphia. You can find me on Instagram at God Morphia Darklight or on TikTok at God Morphia.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good job. You got to get back in here to work. It'll be funnier. You got to call it. You got to find a euphemism, like pudding. You know, you got to think of something like that, because you have to think about it. Very spicy. You haven't lost it at all, but you didn't call me back. That's all I got to say. You didn't call me back. Who's coming on in? Oh, well, okay. You can use it. I hope everything comes out all right. What was that about? Was he just sitting here? It was, right? Already? Oh, wait. Okay, he went to the bathroom. Hey, right, but what you guys should know is that this is a live show. It really is. Sometimes people have to use the bathroom. That was quick. Ha! Poor guys, I have to use the bathroom. How about that? I have to use the loo. Like loo, like the right place. Looney Tunes, Looney Bin. Looney, where you been? I don't know. We're trying to call the shots here. Who's calling the shots? I'm calling the shots. I still say, you guys, we got to do something with all of you. All of you, one night afterwards, we're going to do a podcast and just see, like, rapid fire. Have the puppet come out. Shut up. You're canceled. Shut up. You're canceled. I love the puppet. You have so much talent. You always have. The only thing you did was break my mic, and I remember that. You took it out wrong, and you snapped the thing out. Because remember, I kept telling you, this is what you have to do to practice, remember? That's why I thought you didn't come back. You know what's so crazy? I have no idea what I have for breakfast. For this moment, I still don't, but I can remember people. It's just crazy. Don't worry about it. I'm so sorry I didn't beat your ass, okay? Because then you would have charged me. No, I would have charged you. No, I don't know. I'm not. Only my mother could do that and really get away with beating ass. Because, black mothers do it differently when they don't make any sounds. Because, Jewish mothers have to explain. The reason why I'm punishing you is because black mothers just like, sit, that's it. And if you're in shorts, it's even worse because you feel it on your legs. Leg shorts makes me think of the only one that likes shorts with me. That's Lee Shorts. Where is he? Hello, Lee. Hello, Lee. It's time for the white portion of the show. I'm kidding. I'm halfway kidding. Get it?
Thank you. I guess this is the white portion of the show. I guess it is the white sale. I'm on sale. Just you can bid on me. All right. This side bid on me. No, 10. All right, 20. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not worth any of that. So it's more like 50 cents. 50 cents. It goes to Alan there. Yeah, feel free to take me home. I'm yours. All yours. Yeah, for 50 cents. Yeah. Another night, $1, you'll get more. I'll give you more for $1. Yeah. Friskies. Yeah, I can't keep it down, really.
Whoa!
All right, that's, yeah. Yeah. But I'm trying to follow anything, but your act was really tough to follow, actually, and glad it. There's a break in between. The transition would be too much. Right? I couldn't transition very easily. Ho ho ho, ho ho, ho ho. But it's been rough lately, and I'm trying to get over my girlfriend. Really, every night I have to try to get over her, because she's gone 2 sizes higher now. So I got to go across to get the remote. So, any more sizes, I won't be able to do it. She's have to cut down. And I won't be able to get the remote. Period. She'll have to hand it to me. At that point, she definitely has to lose a little something. I don't want to be mean. Okay, I'm not mean. All right, she's really very skinny. She is. Yeah. But every time she hates what. What? She's seeing this. She's shapely, very shapely, nice, very presentable, and I admire all sorts of women of different colors, sizes, bra sizes. I'm very open to any type of girls, anywhere, anytime. I always go see them. If they ask, I'll go see them. So I'm always open, any kind. I don't discriminate. If they, I don't. But anyway, what I was saying, so when I just each time when I get what, she hates when I use the remote, actually, because it reminds me of, she says it reminds me of our relationship. Because when I'm like this, seen this before, this is boring. It's all the time. I see this all the time. Enough of this. If I see this one more time, I gotta get rid of this. Enough of this. All right, change this. Change. Okay. But I go on. And she's not terrible, really, and she's not so bad. She tells I told her we should get along better if she's just a little less smarter. Then we'd connect better. And she says less smart. That's what I'm talking about. And she says her and I do have a loving. I think her and I do have a loving and caring relationship. It's just really not with each other. So I don't know who it is, actually. I'll find out who it is, actually, for her. I know she's got somebody, But, I did tell her, let's do something sexually adventurous, different, like daring, afraid to get caught. And she said, okay, let's think about ideas, okay. Can I go first? And I said, of course you can. Of course you can. She's like, cheating. How about that? Okay. All right. Well, but then she surprised me the other day. She's like, get down to it in bed, and she's like, talk mean to me. Say something mean. Treat me like a bad girl. Punish me. And I said, no credit cards for a month. All right. And I'm doing nothing. I'll do no chores either, and I might even by accident let your cat out. That's mean. I can be mean. I can. I can be mean, right? No, I'm not. Right. Right. I'll forget things in the grocery store, something she really likes, her chocolates. That's mean. No, that's mean. But anyway, I did find out, interesting, you live with someone, you find out things, very useful things. I found out she cleans when she's angry. And this is very useful, actually. I figured this out. And I found it out because I forgot her birthday. And before I knew it, the whole house was clean, pretty much. Actually, some of the house was clean. And it just, I realized that maybe get 2 more houses before my parents come. I'll just eat her chocolates, compare her to her mother, or intentionally let the cat out. And then, no, accidentally. No, no, I care about our cat. I think she cut down downgrade cats. I mean, there's too much clutter of cats. You know, she really get rid of those cats. Because I got to put up with them all the time, and I do have to put up with my dog all the time. He's a golden retriever, emotionally supportive dog. You know, it's her dog though, and so I don't get the support because it's a one-person dog. You know, unfortunately. You know. And she did leave the dog for me when she took off to see her folks for a while. And she said, I'll need it. And I found out the dog doesn't, just a regular dog, doesn't come, you know. Well, let's see, it just wants to run away, and it digs holes, and really it doesn't come at all. And like my girlfriend, of course. Yeah. No. Oh. Yeah. I mean, my girlfriend doesn't dig holes. She doesn't really dig holes. Well, maybe, you know, gardening, I guess. She digs holes. But she says I'm dumb smart. I said, I don't even know what that means. And she says, exactly. And I say, go easy on me, you know, go easy on me. I didn't even have any imaginary friends when I was a kid. They're just really hard to see, really. But the hardest thing actually was living with my dad. He's a TV broadcaster, and he was wannabe TV broadcaster. So he's always trying out his voice, you know, in front of us and really trying it. So it would be a lot like when he'd come home for being on trips for 7 months or so. He'd be like, "Hi, this is Bob Schwartz with Lee Schwartz, and we're talking live with him and seeing how he's doing. How's your homework going, Lee?" "I'm not doing so good, really." "But, oh, why is that? Why is that? Let's go to the dinner table and we could discuss things. I now have a whole bunch of gifts because I feel very guilty for not leaving your mom and you alone, you know. So hopefully that'll take care of it, being, I've been very derelict in my parental responsibilities. But anyway, let's go live to your mother, and we're going to talk to her. She's actually a special guest tonight because she's been, we don't know where she's been. Hopefully somewhere okay, I don't know. But anyway, Lee passed the mashed potatoes. Okay, now, thank you. Now, what do you think about the mashed potatoes, Lee? And I said, they're okay. They're kind of terrible, actually. Yes, they are terrible. Your mom is a really horrible cook. She's horrible. Yeah, and you're not doing so great in school either. You know, but you try real hard. All you try very hard. You know, but it doesn't work out. You know, but that's okay because I care a lot about you. Thank you all. I really appreciate, you know, listening to me. I know it's not easy, but at least you tried, and that's the important thing. You tried. Thank you.
That's no clothes.
Oh,
Where do I find you, Mr.
oh, you find me at Lee Shorts on YouTube.
Okay. Commit to it. The next time you're doing it and he's the announcer, you know damn well that your daddy didn't say No. Okay? No, he didn't. He just, where are you going? Oh, there she goes. I was like, where did Jennifer Lopez just run to? Didn't like Jennifer Lopez? I have to tell you something. I'm so excited because we have people that come all the time from all different places. We've had Japan, we've had Ethiopia, and now we have a gentleman that's here. I'm so happy because I like the way he spells his name. And these are the Daryl Breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down.
How you doing, guys? You alright, man? Yeah. So I come from. I'm British. Yeah, obviously. And I feel like when I'm here, I feel like I need to, in America, I feel like I need to apologize for what's happening in America right now. No, because we obviously taught you guys how to effectively kick someone out of the country. You know. Yeah. You know, yeah, but now the students have become the masters, you know. You lot, yeah, when I come here, when I come to America, sometimes I try to bring my subtitles with me, you know, because I know you guys have trouble. But I left them on the way immigration, you know. There's a lot of like anti-immigration sentiment I see going on. I'm not extremely political, but I get it because, you know, I'm African, and when I was growing up, I used to be anti-immigrant myself, you know, because certain immigrants used to piss me off, you know, like my mum, you know what I'm saying, like. She was just pissed me off, you know, like, I just want to play video games and jack off, like, what are you doing? Like, go back to your country, woman, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah. But it's interesting, man. I love to travel. I like traveling here. I traveled to Asia not too long ago. You know what I found out? You know that people in Asia actually do surgery to make their eyes wider? I didn't know that. It was extremely eye-opening to me, to be honest. It was crazy. It was crazy, yeah, man. Where else did I travel to? Oh, I went to New York. New York was crazy, man. I got some New York hospitality when I went there, man. I got robbed. Nah, it was real, man. I got robbed. And what's worse is I always thought when I get robbed in New York, I thought it'd be something like in the movies, you know. Someone come up to me, you know, hey, my man, give me your wallet, and I'd fight back, you know, and I'd still lose the wallet, but I could go back to my boys and be like, I got robbed in New York, you know, but that ain't even what happened. It was terrible. I got into the subway. Subway's like the worst place. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know, Stranger Things. The subway's like the entry to the upside down, you know, it's terrible. I got into the subway. I dropped my Visa debit card, and a crackhead picked it up and he ran away with it. It was just like, yeah. He was just like, yeah, just disappeared into the crack smoke. He was gone. It was gone. And the worst thing is, yeah, it's like, even though I've lost this debit card, I can still see the transactions that are coming out of it, you know. And you know what's worse than losing your debit card and your money? It's watching the person that took your card make terrible decisions with their life. Honestly, the first transaction was for $72 worth of liquor, and I'm like, I couldn't empathize. If it was for like Crackheads Anonymous or something, I would have been like, okay, it's going to a good cause. And it was terrible because I knew it was a black person that stole it, and I hate to know that I hate it. Because the last two declined transactions on the card were from Foot Locker and Wingstop, you know. It was terrible, man. There's a lot going on. Someone coming in? Yo, make your way in, bro. How you doing, man? You alright, man? You're missing the action. It's okay. Better late than never, man. Where you coming from?
Inglewood.
Oh, so you have no excuse for being late. Is it far?
No, not at all.
Okay. It's all good, man. You're more than welcome, man. I like the way you just bowled in. I like the way, you know, one thing I like about Americans is I love your confidence, you know what I mean? No, Americans have untouched confidence. You don't see American confidence until you see American homeless people. I was on the Sunset Boulevard, and there was this guy, and he was begging people for money. Can I have $1? Can I have $1? And everyone was walking past him, and he looked at me, and he said, these broke motherfuckers. And I was like, whoa. It's like, that is American confidence 101, man. That shit was crazy, man. Man, it's crazy. When you travel around the world, you really see how people interpret different things. My wife's from Nigeria, and we went to a Nigerian wedding in Dubai. And when we was at the wedding, we was dressed up in like full Nigerian attire from head to toe, you know, so we looked proper like regal. And one of the guys from Dubai got in the lift, and I was just being respectful. I was like, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. And I think he just panicked when he saw us as Africans, and he just said the first thing, he was like, Hakuna Matata, my brother. You know, I was like, nah, it's not. It's the truth. And I was like, come on, it's 2026. You could at least be like Wakanda forever, you know what I mean? Like, keep it relevant, you know what I mean? Not, you know, I was kind of hurt by that, man. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of... You guys do DEI here? You don't do it here? Oh, they just cut it off? Okay, I wasn't a big fan of it, you know what I mean? Because if you're going to give me a job just because I'm black, I'll take it, I'll be honest with you. I'll take it. It's a tough economy, but I feel like they just have to do it a bit better, you know? They have to do it a bit better. Because I think they're getting bad at it, especially like in Hollywood sometimes, you know? Like, I'll be watching a movie and there'll be no explanation for why, like, Muhammad is in Downton Abbey, you know? Like unless he's in a cage, what's he doing there? Let's like be historically... No, let's just be historically accurate, you know? Like, don't insult my intelligence, you know? No, because I was watching this show. I'm Muslim, by the way, so I can say this. I was watching this show. And there was like, it was based in like Ireland, Middle England, and they were like, wait till you meet Finnegan. Wait till you meet Finnegan. And they build up this big suspense for this character called Finnegan, you know? So finally the big reveal happens and Finnegan steps out. And Finnegan is a 6'5" black man with cane roll. And I'm like, that's not Finnegan, bro. That's Jamal. Like, don't insult my intelligence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't insult my intelligence. Like, do it accurately, man. Yeah. I like LA. I'm staying here. Before I leave, yeah, it's cool, man. Oh, so me and my wife, we travel a lot. So sometimes she travels and I travel. And you know when your partner's away, you miss them, you know. So I get a bit freaky, you know. I like to send her nudes every once in a while, you know. She's not really that responsive, so no, she wasn't. No, but she was away, and I was just like, I got like, you know, you got to keep the spice in the marriage. We've been together for a long time, so I sent her like a picture of me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I thought it was quite a good picture. And she responds and she goes, because I'm at home, she's abroad, and she goes, ooh, send me that at a different angle. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I take another angle, you know, in the bathroom, and I take the picture. And she types back, well done, you've kept the bathroom so clean while I'm away. I was so heartbroken. I was like, no way. So I was like, wait till I get, on Valentine's Day, wait till I get you a cleaner, you know what I mean? Then you see. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna leave on this because I can't remember. I actually don't really have a bit to. I just wanted to tell you like the Airbnb that I'm staying in, because I came here. I don't know the rules of Airbnb in America, but in the UK is very different. Like we have like quite specific requirements. I booked a room in West Hollywood, so when I got to the place, I assumed that I was gonna be staying in a woman's spare room. So I get there in the middle of the night, she opens the door, she says, come in, and I come in, and it's like an open planned room, there's a kitchen, there's a front room, and I'm like, well, where's the spare room? And she leads me to the back, and she's like, this is gonna be your room. And I was thinking, so where are you staying? And this woman, this woman whoops out a blanket, like a cape, like she's Batman, and she just dives onto the sofa, and I was like, aren't the requirements of Airbnb that you're supposed to have a room to stay in? You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to be... So I'm sleeping and she's just hiding out on the sofa in her apartment while I'm in the house, you know? And I was just like, that doesn't feel legal. Like, I don't know if I need to tell ICE or something like that. I don't know, man. But, yeah. But it's crazy. But I love America, man. And I love my couch surfing Airbnb host, man. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. My name is Daryl Breaks. You can find me on Instagram, Sully Breaks, which is SULIBREAKS. Guys, thank you very much.
Right. Good job. Have you ever played at the slaughterhouse? At the slaughterhouse? That's in. Thank you.
Oh no, I don't go.
Really? I know, it's a schlep. You should have seen the graduation like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago where Paul McCartney's dancing with the black chick on the stage. Yeah, there she is. Where is she? Stand up. Come on, give her a round of applause, Toba Zaffron. Stand up, Toba. Are you... There she is. Yes.
I went to live up in Liverpool. I live in London now, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now he's black. Oh, shit. So she had him doing the nay-nay. All right, so, oh yeah, nay-nay, say that something. I got to stop, I have lipstick on my teeth. But that's okay that I knew that. And I also wanted to say that, you know, it's really great that we have the comedy of Alex Benton. One more time, Alex Benton. One more time, sitting for Benton.
Thank you.
Yeah!
All right, give it up for your wonderful host. Huh? How's everyone doing up in here? Hey, you guys good? Yeah. All righty, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, if I may, please. Maybe I'll use the mic. Who knows? Your host is getting nervous over here. So I'll start with it. I am going to use the mic. You guys are sitting so far away. Cool. Mic check. So I just started dating again recently. Thank you. It's not because I was in a long-term relationship. It's because my life was, for those of you who just catching up, it's because my life was really bad. So bad that I couldn't go on dates. Thank you. I'll tell you more about it some other time. So I'm happy to be here. Let's leave it at that. Thank you. Oh, wow. Again. Pause for applause. Okay, check. So, things were going great. I was in love. I was going to marry this girl. And then all of a sudden, she stopped responding to my texts and my calls. And I think she might be ghosting me, okay? We all know what this word means, ghosting. Okay, for those of you who don't know, it means like she's ignoring me, essentially, I think. But I'm not sure, and I'm worried about her. So if anybody's heard from Haley, could you let me know, please? She might need our help. She could be lying in a ditch somewhere. She might have been kidnapped. Okay, all I know is I hope something did happen to her. Thank you. Because if I run into this one again, you better believe I'm gonna confront her. There ain't no way. It's like my sister trying to ghost me. Not gonna happen. All right, that brings me to my next tale. All right, so I got involved with this other girl. Just FYI, she was a comedian. That was my first mistake. Yeah, don't shit where you eat. I think that might be relevant here. So this one again fell in love. Would have married her. I guess that makes me easy or something. I get attached easily. So she tried to break up. This one tried to break up over the phone with me. She tried to break up with me over the phone. That's like my sister calling me on the phone, telling me she never wants to see me again. If we run into each other, I'm going to confront her. So, of course, her being a comic, us both being comics, I run into her at an open mic. I swear I wasn't stalking her. All right. I know what they say. I know what they're going to say about me. I know what they say about me. So I confront her. I'm like, I need to talk to you, okay? She says no. Now, I don't know. Maybe she's under a duress. Maybe that's why she's saying no to me. Maybe someone's, got a gun to her parents' head. I don't know. And that's why, and they're like, oh, you can't give this. So she starts to walk to her car. I, of course, follow. She gets in her car. And I stand in front of her car blocking her exit. Okay, now some of you might say this is false imprisonment. Okay, I'm gonna just stop it right there and say, all right, she could have just driven. She could have run me over. All right, and said self-defense. I never approached her car door. I never threatened her with violence. I was just trying to talk. So she starts to drive her car into the middle of the road. Okay, this is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And she's now in Central Avenue, and now I'm standing in Central Avenue, blocking traffic. This is a crime I admit to. I apologize for blocking traffic. If anyone was late for work that day, my apologies. I'll repay you. So we're going at it. She's yelling at me out of her car door. We're blocking traffic 5 minutes. Finally, she says, Alex, if you get out of the way of the car, I'll pull over to the parking lot and we could talk. What do you think she does? Let me first say that I got out of the way immediately because I'm a gentleman, of course. All right. I'm a gentleman. So what do you think she does as soon as I, like a gentleman, get out of the way? Boom, she books it up, giving me the closure that I needed. I never need to talk to her ever again. Thank you so much. So lo and behold, a couple weeks later, what do you think happens? I get a summons to appear in court for a restraining order. That's right. I'm gonna just take an aside right now and just say, relationships are hard, but hey, man, it makes for great material. Makes for great material. So I get this summons to appear. Now, I don't have an issue with restraining orders. Please. I'm all for them. Couldn't care less. Listen. Seriously, no, I don't mind. No. What bothers me is that I was ordered to appear for this restraining order remotely. Okay. Again, where this whole thing started, it's like if you're going to, like in this day and age of AI and deep fakes, How do I know that the person testifying against me is really who she says she is? All right. This goes back to the closure I wanted in the first place. So yeah, this is how it happens in New Mexico now. Would you like to know why hearings are happening remotely right now? Nah, nobody cares. So we'll just skip. Nah, forget it. Not enough people care. No, you guys aren't that. You guys don't care enough. So I'll just finish this by saying I don't appreciate the remote hearings. I think it's against your constitutional rights. Like, you have a right to confront your accuser in a court of law. So as a form of protest, I didn't wear pants to this hearing. Thank you. Yes, that's right. I testified. I appeared in court in a legal hearing. Without in my chonies. Yes, thank you so much. All right, I appreciate it. All right, I kind of want to try something new with you guys. We'll finish with this. I'm really, like I said, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that I'm not in pain anymore. I'm happy I'm not in pain anymore, okay? I know what I'm about to tell you is crazy, and bear with me. I'm working through this, all right? The trauma is still real, okay? They say comedy is tragedy plus time. I feel like my life has been just one huge tragedy. So I'm trying to, So I basically believe that I was walking around with a broken rib for like 10 years. Yeah, I know. I don't even understand how it's possible. I literally don't even understand how it's possible. I'll just tell you the facts, like the history, the best I can. At first, I kind of thought it might be a heart problem, but then it was like, all right, maybe I have a broken bone. Okay, so I went to what is that? The 2 minutes? Okay, cool. I was like, there's no way. I paid for this. I paid good money for this. So I go to the doctor and I'm like, I think I have a broken scapula. That's your shoulder blade, and that's because I had broken my scapula previously. I thought I had re-injured it. This was my first mistake. Don't go into the doctor's office telling him what the diagnosis, telling him what the problem is, because they're not. Just go in there and be like, pain here. That's it. Just tell him your symptoms. So of course he sent me away saying you don't have a broken scapula, and I'm like, okay, so I don't have a broken bone. So then I managed to convince myself I had a heart problem. At 30 years old, I walked around for years in pain every day thinking I had a heart problem and that it couldn't be solved. Okay? That it couldn't be solved. Because it's like there's nothing to do. So I know this is difficult. So finally I made an appointment with a cardiologist, and I'm going to kind of speed this part up now. Yeah, I went through healthcare, which is another mistake. It's like, just pay out of pocket, dude. I spent 2 years navigating the healthcare system. Out of pocket, I would have gotten the freaking. So I see the cardiologist, and the cardiologist is like, "There's nothing wrong with your heart, dude." Now I don't know how your life has been going, but I doubt that you've ever been in disagreement with a cardiologist. I was like, where did you go to medical school, sir? There's definitely something wrong with my heart. So lo and behold, and here's the end. I finally think I figured it out. Broken rib, not a broken scapula. Because I didn't realize, I thought you just have broken ribs in the front. No, it's a rib cage. I didn't learn this in anatomy class. So I'm feeling much better now that I treated it like a rib. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. My name's Alex Ben. You can find me on the corner of Santa Monica and Westwood every Friday. All right, thank you. Give it up for your host.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? Being the victim of a Jersey stalker is just so easy to understand where you're coming from. It really is. I just remember my ex just saying, "I just want to see you and talk to you. I just want to talk to you." And the next thing you know, they're like, "You made me do this." Because you always do that. Oh my God, my brother is so crazy. God rest his soul. But when he got in trouble for that shit, they put him in jail for this, and he goes back 30 minutes later. Okay? Because he was at the girlfriend's place of business. And I said, Jason, why were you back in the mall? And he's like, you know that football team I'm with because I'm going pro. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I had to get them socks, right? So that's the only place to sell those socks, right? So then she called the police on me. And, like, I wasn't even looking at her. When I went in there, I was just doing my business. I had to pay twice, 2 bails in one night. And the cop says to me, this guy says he's your brother. And I know who you are. And I was like, did I do you? How do you know who I am? I'm in Patterson, New Jersey. You know me. Oh, my God, stalker. And I had one that stalked like that puppet. He would go like this, look, in trees. And he had a windbreaker. And he would take the fur and turn it in. And it had like that what's it called? You know what it's called when they camouflage. He was camouflaging. He was like this. And I thought I saw something. And then I was like, is that a roach? And then what? He was my boyfriend. You can't stalk your girlfriend. It was really crazy. I don't even know why I'm sharing that all with you. But what I also wanted to share is that, you know, and I didn't talk about everything else we do here, but I'm going to say this while I bring up this next comedian, that you guys have to get your acting together. And, you know, while you're here, I don't know when you're here, what you're here, but whatever, but we're doing something soon where we're putting together stand-up comedy and acting, because you need to know. You got to leave right now? Okay. Because you guys have to know that when you're reading a script for comedy, you can make it funnier maybe when you change a word or this or that, and they don't want that. They want you to do their words. And so why I'm sharing this with you is that I have anxiety when I'm preparing for auditions because I can't remember shit. And I've recently had a concussion, but I can't blame that on 35 years of remember shit. And what people tend to do is like a Jewish conversation. They're waiting for a line, and it shows in your acting. It shows in your acting. So when I was working with this gentleman, he gave me the ability to feel a level of comfort where I can say, okay, I don't memorize exactly, but he's like, just act. And so I present to you the director of the Film Actors Cafe, Aaron McIntyre.
Do you believe in love after love? 'Cause I love you, girl, and I love you more. I never want to rise above. Fuck. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Oh, my brother. Yes, right. Oh, my God. I'm gonna try a few new things here tonight. I had this idea, that ice is out there, right? We got ice. I figured out a really great way. It's kind of morphing at this point. It's kind of a different thing every moment, but I just thought of this. It'd be great. What we need to do is we need to get, instead of having the protests, we get together flash mobs, right? We get together some flash mobs of a bunch of white people, right? And the white people all have to do foreign accents, and they just run up whenever there's a raid, and they just run up and go, I am illegal, take me home, take me home. It'd be fucking great, man. That would fuck with them. Huh? I think I'm going to start organizing that tomorrow. I moved down here 3 years ago from Berkeley, California, one of the whitest places on the planet. Very white, very privileged, very politically correct. They're the kind of people that, if you're driving up to an intersection and they're walking, they will walk faster just so that they can stop you. Because pedestrians have the right of way. They get so indignant. They wear fucking branches on their tree because they're going to cut down a tree. Everybody's walking around. They did a whole city council meeting where they brought all these people up 2 minutes at a time for 2.5 hours talking about the dog vasectomy program. And one of the best arguments I heard, the best arguments I ever heard was, you're taking my dog's right to have a family away from him. And that guy was not white. I moved down. So I moved down here, and when I moved here, I was just so sick of white people. I think the white people are just very judgy. Very, very judgy, and I feel like, people of color, you guys have already convicted me, so... I'm good. I'm fine. I would much rather be convicted than be judged. Judging is very uncomfortable for me because that's all I got as a child from my mother. How many Orthodox Jews can fit through the eye of a needle? Good question, eh? Yes, it's a question for the ages, I believe. I don't know. For the ages. I have both an Alexa and a Siri, and they're starting to talk. They're starting to talk about their relationship with me, talking behind my back. And it's getting a little annoying. The other night I said, Alexa, turn off the light. She goes, why don't you get that big Siri to do it for you? You know, it's becoming a big thing. I do think that they should, you know, because one day I had this perfect Alexa. And I would wake up and I would say, play my flash, Alexa. And I always do that accent because I want her to think I'm sexy. Alexa, play my flash briefing. And she'll go, your flash briefing will start in 15 seconds. And she has this great accent. And then all of a sudden one day I turn and they go, oh, we've upgraded Alexa. Now she has a fucking normal voice and they're all American. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I think what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to program personalities. And not only personalities, but like careers and all of that kind of shit into our Alexa and Siri, you know? So that then we could have like Alexa Siri pillow talk at night. You know, we could come home and go, oh, Alexa, how was your day? And she'd go, well, Mr. Banks called me into his office today. And we could have like a whole dialogue going on there, you know? I had a great story. I said, tell me a romantic story. Just, you know, I'm kind of feeling a little sexy. And I said, yeah, tell me a sexy story or tell me a romantic story. She tells me a fucking story about a dog and a cat that are waiting at the table for table scraps, and the scrap falls on the floor, and the cat goes to get it, and the dog goes to get it, and the dog stops and allows the cat to have the fucking food. I mean, is that romantic? That was romantic to you. I guess I just need breasts and a vagina. Then I would find that story romantic. Oh my God. I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of the white people. They're just big fucking whiners right now. I mean, especially the Christian right. Oh, Jesus Christ. You people are a bunch of pussies. Sitting around, oh, they're appropriating our culture. We can't pray. What do you mean you can't pray? You can fucking pray anywhere you want to. Nobody's stopping you. They're just big whiners. But I do have to say that I don't want to be known as white anymore. Okay? Because I am pigmentally deficient. And I want you to, from now on, whenever you refer to me, you know, the pigmentally deficient man with the bald head and the hair growing out of his ears. There's a lot of, well, what was the one that I wanted to, oh, there was one where I saw this movie the other night. I thought it was a really, really fascinating concept. The movie was about that they had figured out a way, the scientists had figured out a way that anybody who made over $5 million, who did not donate at least $500,000 of that, would be wiped off the face of the earth. I thought that was, I mean, that's actually not a movie I saw. It's just one I want to see, you know. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I just don't understand when you've got that much money that you need more. Somebody said today, I was listening to the radio today, and somebody said, you know, oh, I don't know why you guys are all upset about, you know, that Melania got $46 million. I mean, they don't need the money. And the guy makes the point of, yeah, you know, because billionaires, once they make a few $1 billion, they don't need it anymore. They don't want to keep making money. I thought that was very insightful. A lot of phrases, I think, need to be reworked for our new time. One of them is, where are they? You know how absence makes the heart grow fonder? I think it should be, and this is especially for you, right? Absence makes the heart grow fluid. That's what I think it does. It doesn't make it go fonder, baby. It's, you know, yeah, maybe I'll be a little fluid in this situation with you. Necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity is a motherfucker, is what it is. That's what I say. And a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A bird in the hand will shit all over you, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, I got 2 minutes here. Learned a lot about my friends. Learned a whole lot about my friends during the pandemic. I learned I don't have any. So if there's anybody out there who's looking for friends, my name's Aaron McIntyre. Thank you. Thank you. If you're a woman out there, I have to say that I am a purposelle. I'm not an incel. I'm a purposelle. I'm purposefully celibate because I was married for 18 years, and I'm the best lover I've ever had. So what do I need, right? Am I right? So yeah, Aaron McIntyre. I do have a show. I'm going to be in a show. It's really fun. It's called Shots. And it's a bunch of little 5-minute plays put together. There's 2 shows next Thursday, the 12th, at the Broadwater Theater. 1 show at 7, 1 show at 8:30. They're a lot of fun. They're very funny, and you'll love each one of them has a theme, and the theme this time is Cupid's Wet Dream. So you can imagine, it's a bunch of local playwrights all write little 5-minute plays, and we rehearse them for a couple weeks and put them up one night, and it's a lot of fun. And then I do have an acting class here, 7 p.m., Tuesday nights. I've been teaching for about 35 years, been doing this for a long time, have come up with a new way of looking at scripts and getting the most out of the script, and also finding the humor in scripts, because a lot of times people just kind of come out and go, all I got to do is say it, it's going to be funny. But there's ways that you can make it better. So you can find me at all platforms at Aaron McIntyre. That's A-E-R-O-N. So don't call me A-A-Ron. A-E-R-O-N M-A-C-I-N-T-Y-R-E. And now, please welcome back to the stage the lovely Sonda Cronquist.
He's being such a wise guy. He was out with Tiffany Haddish the other night and all these producers, and you had to see him. I had my mic jacket ready, and he had a cordless, we had a little mic. I spent 3 hours looking for a graphic artist the other day because I'm in L.A. Nobody could get up. It's unbelievable. I call this guy. Where you going? Bathroom? Who the hell are you stalking in there? Go see what he's doing. This is white-on-white action. I never see anything like this. And let me tell you something. I'm very proud to be from a particular state. If you don't know where I'm from, I think you'll figure it out if you come up behind me and I hit you. I'm kidding. True story, though. I was going into a pizzeria and somebody was robbing me. I didn't realize it. You know how you don't realize things are happening? Like, you're being pickpocketed? And I just said to the guy, what the fuck are you doing in my pocketbook? And he's like, she's lying. And the other guy goes, my friend was in her pocketbook. And I was like, these niggas all from Jersey, because he know what a pocketbook is. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I bring with pride, darling. I'm introducing this next gentleman who's coming to the stage. And I'm going to just call him what he is, because he's going to be a real ripper. You're going to know him as the funny guy, Skipper. Let's give it up for Skip.
Just want to say thank you to everybody who's here and made it on time. Thanks to the School of Comedy. I love being here. You know, when you get older, you think like you more mature. You know, you're smarter. You do better. And I realized that I didn't grow up as much as I thought I did, because I'm still a YN who's arriving to class late with nothing prepared. No pencil, no notebook, no notes. But I got some stuff I want to get off my chest, you know? I told you guys that I'm newly single. So that's cool. He's like, you sure? Me too. I'm not sure either. I'm confused as much as you are. So I got cheated on. Oh, you weren't here last time. Yeah, I got cheated on. No, and you know what's crazy? I was also just as shocked as you were. Like, I'm 26, my first time being cheated on. I was like, damn, like, this is crazy. Like, this is my first time ever going to have my villain arc. I'm excited for this. But I'm also older, so my knee hurts, so I only got it in me to be a villain, you know? I walk slow at the mall on the escalator. Like, I'm not fighting Batman no time soon. But no, I feel bad because a lot of young men, they get cheated on, they have, like, the worst year ever, or they have all this stuff happens to them. And honestly, it's been really great. I know there's probably men in the audience like, fuck no, it wasn't, but nah, for real. I didn't know when you get cheated on that every ex you've ever been with hits you up. That's pretty lit, you know? I don't know about you guys, but my roster has been fire. I got chicks that I thought would never hit me up and block me, unblock me and say, how was your day today? Are you okay? And it is a little weird, you know, because there's also pros and cons to like being in the situation I'm in. But there's too many pros to really worry about the cons. You know, all of them are fucking me. And that confused me even more because I'm like, aren't you guys mad at me? Didn't I kind of ruin some of the relationships? I wasn't good in all my relationships. But some of them don't give a fuck that I was bad. Some of them are fucking me and knowing that I'm fucking the other ones. And I'm not paying for anything. It took a long time to grow as a Christian man to not, you know, to be loyal to one woman. Like discernment, conviction. And I can feel my younger 20-year-old self like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, this is what we've been waiting for. I'm like, But the only issue is there are cons. You know, one, my Christian faith. You know, she's laughing because she doesn't believe me, but I really do pray. You know, I wanted to be a better man. I wanted to be a husband and a good father to this woman. So now I'm rethinking my life. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm being a whore. I'm letting these women just take parts of me. And I'm supposed to be in my period of solitude, or at least a villain arc. But there is one con. There's one bad con. I didn't know this, because women are very smart. And it took me a long time to realize they're smarter than me. And I didn't know how smart you guys actually were. But now I'm starting to realize you guys are basically Einsteins when it comes to like relationships. You guys just lied to us the whole entire relationship as if you guys aren't. And I didn't know that having sex with multiple women the way I am right now causes issues, such as I have to have sex certain ways so that they don't understand that I'm fucking other women. No, I'm learning to. I'm putting you guys on. I give game. You know, whenever I learn something, I'm gonna give. That's why when I became a better man, I tried to give that. But unfortunately, now I gotta give my villain arc and teach that to the younger. Don't do this at home. No, so my previous exes, they all feel bad for me, and then my recent ex also feels bad for me. So currently, I'm getting the best head ever from everybody on the team. Like, these young bucks who go around accumulating these rosters, like, you guys don't understand. I got the Miami Heat of 2016. They all want me now. But there's one issue, like I was saying, like this, the sex, I have to relax. Because for my previous ex, the recent one, you know, like, I felt some type of way. I was like, you know this dick good. Why you leave home? So I've been putting it down in different ways to show her, bitch, you should miss me. And I didn't know how bad it worked. She got actually pissed off. She's like, how the fuck you find out how to finger me from behind and the front at the same damn time? I was surprised myself. I just said, fuck it, let's do it. You know, let's try new shit. And then that earlier exes, I thought like, you know, I've learned some stuff since then. You guys were with me when I was kids. I'm a grown-ass man now. You know, I know how to do the engine a little bit better. I'm a better mechanic these days. You know, I'm a supervisor now. But I also realized I also fucked them like I fucked the other ex, and they can kind of see that. Because one thing about my previous ex, she had a fat ass. That's why I fucked up. You know, she had a dump truck. But one of my exes, she doesn't have a fat ass. So I didn't know what I was doing wrong until I realized, oh, I'm smacking her ass like it's supposed to be a fat ass there. And she looking back at me like, who the hell were you with that you just doing all this shit with, yo? You know, I wound it up, I smacked that shit. She like, I missed. I hit them by air. And we both stopped because we both was like shocked that we both thought like what was gonna happen right there and then. She looking like, did you just miss, bitch? So yeah, that's my dating life right now. I'm not proud of it, but you know, you gotta take it with the good things you can get. Red light, 2 minutes, okay. Got any other jokes in here? Well, you guys know I was previous military. I was in the Air Force. I traveled a lot. One of my favorite places was Japan. I was in Misawa, it's North Japan, it's where it's cold, where I love it. In my younger days, I loved to. This is the bad me, okay? I'm better now. Well, hopefully, after this X stuff. I'm in Japan now. Well, been before, and I had a goal. I wanted to try every flavor of the world, but you feel me? I'm still me. So at the same time, I was like, I'm not really into everybody else, you know? So I had this thing where, like, I like chocolate, but I want to try new things. So what do you do when you want to try every single thing, but you still like chocolate? You just add it on top. So when I was in Japan, I looked for Blasians. This brings me to my previous ex, who I'm fucking right now. So I talked to her, and we were dating for like 3 years, and I loved her. She was awesome. She was born and raised in Japan, but she was very American. Was weird. Me too. I don't want to get it. He's like, the fuck? But I'll be honest, though, when you mix too many things, you lose out on other things. Because I thought, oh, she's Blasian, so she's going to like anime. She's going to like sushi. I love sushi. I love anime. This nigga hated both. Hating anime and hating sushi while you're Japanese, it's like hating 2K and not being athletic as a black man. So I was, at the whole entire time, I was pissed the fuck off. But yeah. So next, I'm going to go for Dominican. And if she doesn't like platanos or salami and mango, you won't see me today. That's my time. Thank you guys so much for having me. All great comics. Thank you, Sunda. Have a great night. Oh, and my name is Nolan Skipper. You can find me on my socials as God's Nolan, GodsNolin. My father spelled it wrong. Have a great night.
Thank you. Well, that was interesting. We got a stalker and we got a stupper. And we have somebody else from London. What do you say? Come on, a few minutes. Come on, just a few minutes. Please give it up for the comedy of the one and only Tova Zafran. Live from London.
Yeah, I've been living there too. I'm with you in London. We there. I lived in Liverpool first. I'm so sorry for gasping. I have a condition called overactive listener. It's a horrible condition. I don't know the cure for it. I can't. And it's so bad, though, because when I don't because the thing when you start to overactive listen, people think that's how you always talk to them. So the second you want to turn that off for a moment, it's like, oh, so what am I doing wrong? Or like, what are you doing wrong? Maybe I'm saying something wrong. I found out later the term is called masking. What I was doing was called masking. It's for neurotypical people. Hi, guys. No. Anywho, I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. I'm really? Now we both gasp. My name's Tova. I came from this crazy woman. I ain't got nothing to say. You know, all week I've been going to the doctors. Shemaya went to the dentist today. Kim and Kanye. So you weren't here when I was talking on Wednesday. Y'all wasn't here. So I had to go to the dentist. I live in the UK, but I do all my dental work out here. If you know, you know. Sorry about that. But listen, you get what I'm saying. Anywho, went to the dentist. He was like, you need to get your wisdom tooth removed. We've been trying to tell you about this. And I have been having pain. I go to the orthodontist. He said, not just one removed, not just two removed. Let's remove all of them. So they're all breaking up with each other on Monday. I'm going to be loaded up on some painkillers, so I'll be happy as a clam. Don't worry about me. So that's being dealt with. I love dealing with the adult shit, you know, other than paying your rent and paying your taxes, you know. Gotta, like, check your eyes. I can't see anymore, guys. That's another thing. Oh, yeah, 2026, she's going up. She's going down. She's going left, right. The thing is, though, it's kind of like, it's like a breakup in a way, though, because in my mind, I'm like, see, it could go bad, but in truth, it's actually kind of going well. Like, life's been great. Like, to be, like, hear me out. London right now is cold, it's wet. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of thriving right now. Sure, 4 teeth are going to leave my mouth. Sure, I can't see right now, but the sun is shining, and the birds are chirping, okay? You gotta find the good with the bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. What you cackling up here in the front? Ooh! Let me talk about my mom because she's here. And I can. And I don't get enough chances to talk about my mom. My mom is a character. Any person who has met my mother knows my mother. She's not forgettable. Even today, going to the dentist, they know me as an individual. Oh, Tova! So nice to meet you, Tova. How did you hear about this orthodontist place? I went, oh, you might have heard of my mom. Very brief chance you might have heard of my mom. Her name's Sunda. Oh, I know Sunda. You have daughter? Meet another lady. Oh yeah, like, oh, you're so sweet. Like, how'd you meet this? I was like, oh, you might know somebody very briefly. Very small personality. Her name's Sunda. Oh, I know Sunda. But the thing is, though, with my mom, it's like, even if she didn't have like a big place in that area, she gonna make herself known, no matter where she is. So obviously, she opened up today talking about so sad what happened in Westwood at Westwood Ranch. This has nothing to do with her, by the way. What happened in Westwood Ranch has 0% to do with Sunda Cronquist. Today we are driving. She said, no, I gotta stop. I gotta pull over. I gotta do an interview. I gotta let these people know who I am. No, because it must have been the same woman who hit me all those months ago. Like this has anything to do with you. I spoke with the news tonight. No, what you did was you ran in front of that news camera and went, I will tell you what happened. As the founder of the LA School of Comedy, I'll tell you what happened. But the thing about my mom is, like, you kind of love her because she is Bambi on ice. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta, like, I love you. And, she's a femme fatale, she's reaching a certain age, a baddie femme fatale. But, you're getting a little older, you know what I'm saying? But she's still gonna wear 3-4 platform hinge heels, okay? The ages she takes off of her age in life, she puts on the heels in her shoes, okay? And I saw her marching on this stage, completely missing that step, clomping around like this. Glasses crooked and screwed. But when I say that, I don't even know why obviously I'm her daughter. I'm looking crazy up here too. This jumper, I'm over here sweating. Everybody heard this last week. I don't really want to get Botox, y'all. I have to get Botox. I'm too sweaty. I sweat a lot. I was sitting there minding my business, sweating. I'm wearing a tank top under this, y'all. Like, it's winter. No, you're my mother. Do you see what I'm talking about, y'all? This is, take it up. Y'all don't pay me enough for this. Y'all don't pay me nothing for being here. I get paid for being up here. Anywho, I'm done running my mouth, okay? There are people here who have paid, and I need to give them their time, okay? With that being said, I hope you can find me in LA at the time being. I'll tell y'all that much. I can't get back to London yet. I'm not clear to fly. But anywho, that ain't the point. The point is, I hope y'all have a really good rest of y'all week. You won't see me. I'll be out. We're going to break up the teeth real quick. But I hope y'all have a really good rest of y'all week. I hope y'all have a good Valentine's Day. It's a day of love. I don't hear these bullshit, oh, whoa, Valentine's, woe with me. Take yourself out. Go out for dinner. Have a drink. Have a bath. Have a wank. Make yourself happy. Online? Yes. Running very far away from this studio. Near you. I'm kidding.
All right. Good job. Thank you. Whoa. Where the hell do you think you're going? There you go. That's that Jew on Jew action. Impressed. She passed the Laugh Factory at 11 and will not go back on stage. Who does this? Who does this? Who gets past and doesn't go back on? She didn't like the way the MC said something to her. But you know something? We got something for you because we have the hottest room here. We have every part of the world. And this hot tamale is no different. Let's bring her up, the one, the only Jennifer. Jennifer, get up here. Divine. She is divine. Divine.
Guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much. It took me a minute to get up here because I didn't know she was calling me at first. Hot tamale could be anybody. I was like, I didn't know if you changed your mind. I was like, maybe they're coming back up. Like, maybe you're going to come up here. I was like, wait, like maybe Shemaya's coming back up or Aaron. And honestly, I thought you were going to introduce me. I thought you were going to introduce me earlier on when you were like, oh, the shorts. I'm like, oh, I got on shorts. But no, that's Lee's thing. I'm like the hot tamale. I'm the hot tamale. My name is Jen. I go by Divine on Instagram. Yeah. So I do the social media here. I occasionally bring the comedy. Let's just get into it. I didn't really have much to say today, but fuck it. Valentine's Day. Like, for real, you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself on Valentine's Day. Easier said than done being, like, a girl. But we're going to see what happens this Valentine's Day. Like, I'm also, not recently. It's been it's been a minute. Anyways, I'm also single. So this year, I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to go back out. I'm going to do something for myself. Or I'm going to be with my friend. Like, I don't know. We're going to hang out. We're going to see what's vibes. I don't know what's going to happen. Because the last time I was alone on Valentine's Day by myself, I went out, was in the city, took myself out to dinner, and I went to this Valentine's Day party. And I met these people from London, and they were fire. They were, like, fun as fuck. Feeding me drinks, feeding me drinks, feeding me. long story short, I did not go home alone that night. Yeah. Shout out to my London people. Shout out to Valentine's Day. Okay, so no, for real. Okay, so I was gonna talk about something else, but let's get into this real quick. Men should really explore prostitution. I really think that you guys would be like great in that situation. If you don't want to spend money, you want to actually earn money. You don't want the emotional attachment. You want to get pussy. Why not prostitute yourself? Like, I'm trying to recruit you guys today, maybe because you might have a customer. You might have some customers in this room. But also, I just think, like, sex work, I think you guys, like, I think that's, like, an untapped market field with men. Like, I think they're, like, tapping into a lot of other things. Like, I saw, OnlyFans, like, but you guys could expand that for real. Like, I think we need to see more male prostitutes. I would love to see men, like, walking down the street and, like, like, beep, beep, like, hey. Like, hey, yeah. Okay, so maybe I might get a little brothel going, and like, if you want to be a little escort with me, like, hey, I'll protect you. Okay, so let's get into it. A lot of people lately have been asking me, like, oh, are you Jewish? Like, what's up with your thing? Like, I didn't know you were Jewish. I'm like, girl, I'm not Jewish. Like, and the story behind this is kind of funny. Like, so my granny got me this chain, and wait, what? Oh, can you see it? Oh my God, you guys can't see it. Okay, because I have it on my work. Shirt. Okay, sorry, I'm not schizo. No, I have on my work shirt, so we got to keep it. Anyways, so yes. So my granny gave me this chain, and a lot of people in college would be like, "Oh, are you Jewish? Like, what are you?" And what are you is a really loaded question, because I'm like, are you are you gonna call ICE? Like, are you trying to see, like, where my parents are from? Like, what are we talking about? But they were asking me if I was Jewish, and I'm like, no, I'm not Jewish. Like, what are you talking about? And so I'd go back home for my first, like, holiday break, and I'm like, Granny, everybody's asking me if I'm Jewish. Like, I think this is a Jewish symbol. Like, do you know anything about that? No, that's not a Jewish symbol. Star of David is in the Bible. Like, that's in the Bible. Like, no, and I love my grandma. My grandma loves Jesus so much. Like, I grew up Pentecostal queen, stand up, hey. That's like the Scientology of Christianity. Like, me wearing jorts right now, like, I'm making history. Like, okay, so this is like a typical, my granny, like, she really, like, preps me for society, preps me for the real world. I never know what I'm gonna get with her, because I can just walk up in the house and, like, who knows what's gonna be said. The other day I was at a Galentine's with my friends, and, I'm just checking in with her, and I'm like, hey, like, I'm just watching a movie, like, I'll see you soon. If you think that's gonna lead to your salvation, carry on. I'm watching Valentine's Day, babe. It's not gonna lead me. And she's right, though. Like, is that gonna lead me to my salvation? Maybe not, but, like, God knows where my heart is, Grandma. Like, chill out on me. And, like, when she found out I was gay, like, I came out to my mom as bisexual at first. So when she found out I was gay, she comes to my room, and, like, I already knew she was on some shit, so I was just like, not right now, because, like, I'm very respectful. Like, I'm not trying to cuss my granny out. So I'm like, not right now, Granny. I'm like, not right now. She's like, what? Like, do you think I'm gonna tell people? That's embarrassing. I would never. And she's like telling me like that, like literally like this. That's embarrassing. I would never tell anybody. Like, and I'm like, thank you. No, I love her down though. I really do. She's such a quirky girl. Like, we cannot, like, a dark room, it doesn't exist in her house. Like, let's say, like, let's say I didn't even know she was over there. She's probably in her room. She's sleeping. Thank you. And I have the lights off. I'm, like, trying to get some shit. She comes, turns on all the lights. What are you doing? My house is a place of light. You come and you want to be in the darkness. Do you want to stay? Because I'm going up. I'm going. When God comes, I'm going. And I don't want you to stay. And so all of this puts this next story into context. It's going to be really funny. I'm going to make it really quick. So my granny has this friend, right? And, I started noticing things with this friend. She'd be like, Jenny, can you help me with my phone? Like, I need you to delete some messages. Okay, I'll delete some messages. Fine. That's not the first time. Oh, but only delete my messages. Okay, that's fine. It's with this one lady. Cool, noted. That happens a couple of times. Then it's, Jenny, I need you to delete this number. It's the same lady. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm deleting the number. that escalates. Jenny, I need you to block this number. They keep calling me. I don't know what's going on. You know what's going on. But fine. Okay, I really didn't want to. I was trying to give her friend a chance. Like, I'm like, girl, like, you know, fix it. Like, please. Like, because, you know, my granny needs some company. Like, for real. It didn't get fixed. I had to block her. I blocked her. One day she's like, are you coming home? Are you going to be home today later? I was like, I don't know yet. Like, I'm doing some shit. I have to go to work. She's like, okay, if you come home and somebody's asking for me, tell them I'm not home. Like, somebody's trying to come and see me. You do not let them in. Tell them I am not home. I'm like, okay, walk with me. So let's say I stayed, right? I watched my movie. That didn't lead me to salvation, right? But whatever. I came back home. I'm like, hey, whatever. Hey, I need you to put this number back in my phone. Who do we think it is? It's her friend. It's her friend. I'm like, see, like, I really want to know what's going on with my little gay queen. Like, her closet is glass. And I just want to be like, queen, it's safe with me. Like, it's safe. But I promise you, like, that would, like, freak her out. Like, I told her once before, I was like, I don't know if you'd ever see me walk down the aisle with the man. And she'd be like, oh. She was like, I hope God never lets me see that. I said, you might not. He might not. Like, he might not, queen. He might not. But that's all I have for today. My name is Jen. I go by Divine on Instagram. Like I said, I do the social media here. I love pouring my creativity into this place. I love just getting on the stage and making you guys laugh. That was really fun. That's really fun. Let's do it again next time, like same time next time. I'm like, okay, I look like I'm trying to give this shit like a fucking hand job. It's okay. I can't do it. So thank you so much. If you ever want any advice on your social media, I know I seem like a clown, but like I can get you set. So thank you so much. My Instagram is Divine World, DIVINEEWRLD. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, Abuelita. La Isla Abuelita. That has been an interesting show, hasn't it? And we are the quickest open mic. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys.
This is live.
I know it's live. Listen, and it's not from those years of that, you know. It's just it was a car accident. It was a car accident. So anyway, I just wanted to say in closing, it was a great night until this happens. And if you guys want to follow me on all platforms, I'm on Sunda Live. And yes, Valentine's Day is coming. It was the worst day for me because I had too many boyfriends, and that's the truth. And I was hiding flowers everywhere: Passaic Park, Patterson, Clifton. I was in Jersey City. I mean, it was the worst. It was the worst, and I was just hiding them. Except, and I like orchids, and I like the Casablancas because they smell so nice. But anyway, I remember once saying to the guy, "Thank you so much for the roses." He said, "I didn't send you roses. He didn't send me shit." That's when you know you're in trouble. My name is Sunda Kronquist, and this has been magical. Good night. All right, everybody, hang on, because we got somebody else coming up.